The former Philippine president, as we just heard, they're eyeing a return to public office when the country holds its midterm elections on Monday. Half the 24-member Senate and various provincial, city and municipal positions will be elected. The polls are typically seen as a referendum on the incumbent president, but now it has become a battleground for the country's dynastic politics. CNA's Buena with this report.
Days ahead of the Philippines' midterm national elections, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. makes a final plea before voters in Bulacan province, north of capital Manila. He is supporting the 11 senatorial candidates in the umbrella coalition Alianza para sa Bagong Pilipinas, or Alliance for a New Philippines. His value proposition, one of continuity, banking on the economic strides under the first half of his administration.
Yung pong mga manggagawa na hindi makahanap ng trabaho, ngayon po, yan ang pinakamababa na unemployment rate dito sa Pilipinas sa nakaraang 20 taon po.
But in the capital, his former ally turned political foe, Vice President Sara Duterte, slams his governance as weak and having no understanding of the real situation of the Filipino people. She also says her family, led by her father, former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte, has been politically persecuted by the Marcos camp.
Nakuha nilang kidnapin ang dating Pangulo at dali-dalian nilang itinapon sa ibang bansa upang litisin ng mga dayuhan.
Mr. Duterte's supporters are calling for the repatriation of the former president, who was handed to the International Criminal Court by Philippine authority. The ICC ordered Duterte's arrest over alleged crimes against humanity for his war on drugs campaign. The Marcoses and the Dutertes are among at least 24 Filipino families vying for at least 5 positions each in the midterm polls, according to the Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism.
The Philippines' 2025 midterm elections are shaping up to be a proxy vote between two powerful political dynasties, the Marcoses and the Dutertes. Despite this rivalry, pre-election surveys suggest the senatorial race is still largely dominated by administration-backed candidates.
Administration candidates benefit from the incumbent president's political machinery. They gain media exposure tied to national leadership and leverage the consolidated power of the incumbents across party lines. President Marcos's electoral alliance brings together 5 powerful political parties, including candidates who were former supporters of Rodrigo Duterte. The coalition brands itself as pro-Philippines, framing rivals as aligned with China. Mr. Duterte had established warm ties with Beijing during his presidency. But political analyst Jean Franco warns that voting based on personalities undermines the foundations of democracy.
They should choose based on track record and not based on their loyalties to anyone. They should vote whether the candidate is competent enough, and especially because the Senate is a deliberative body elected nationwide and has to do with creating policies and the budget for the entire country. Then these people should have the experience in policy making, should be articulate to deliberate policy alternatives.
Experts say that the Marcos-Duterte rivalry, which has dominated the political narrative over the past 2 years, sidelines genuine opposition voices, as both families remain entrenched within the country's political establishment. Buena Bernal, CNA, Metro Manila.